Have you ever flown on Spirit Airlines? I've been on it once or twice. Low budget carrier. They've had their ups and downs. This was a big time down, and this could get you kicked off a plane. Take a look. A 2-year-old kid not wearing a mask, and they wanted to throw an entire family off the plane. In fact, at one point, they had the entire plane load of people get off the plane because of this. Seems like it was handled very, very poorly. Here's a portion.
I told you, non-compliance, you will have to get off. I didn't want to do this. I want you off.
Okay, no problem. Just tell me what we did.
Non-compliance with the mask.
We're wearing a mask. Wearing a mask.
She's not wearing it.
The baby? Wearing a mask.
A lot of babies are not wearing masks. I keep putting it on.
Wearing a mask.
A lot of kids not wearing masks.
You've been sitting next to me. Was I wearing a mask?
He was wearing it the whole time.
So I think there's like 0.1 people in the entire world under the age of 4 who have ever gotten the coronavirus, okay? It doesn't happen. It's basically impossible. What a disaster. They actually had to get off the plane, but it ends not so bad. We'd like to meet the family involved. We got Ari and Avital Eisenberg. They were flying, they were on board, and they're also joined by their lawyer, Michael Inselbach, lawyer to the Eisenberg family. Welcome to you all. So sorry this happened. Ari and Avital, sorry, but where were you going? Where did you want to go?
We were flying back home. We went all the way to Orlando for the holiday, Passover. We were coming back after being gone for 2 weeks, coming back to our home place, Tom's River.
Is it in any kind of manual, any kind of book that the airline has that a 2-year-old kid is supposed to be wearing a mask? Sir.
I'm sorry, you with us?
Sorry.
I mean, where did they get the idea? Is it required by Spirit Airlines? I don't think it is, that a 2-year-old child should be wearing a mask.
I don't see it anywhere, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure of the law.
I'm sorry, say again, please.
No.
Especially when a child is eating at 2 years old, it's no standard. You and I could be eating, and we're a lot older than 2. So there is no requirement. The CDC specifically allows children not to wear masks. The child's 2 years and 2 months old and eating.
The whole thing seemed ridiculous. I'm sorry you went through this. What were you thinking when they came up to you and said the kid has to be wearing a mask or else get off? Anybody who wants to respond.
I'm sorry, my daughter's in the background. Please
don't make me kick her out. I know. That's fine. Actually, we'd love to meet her. So look, when they came up to you.
Her on. So just to answer the question, I'm sorry, I didn't hear. If you could repeat it.
Avital. Oh, there she is. What's her name, by the way?
Ricky. She's on her way. Esther is her legal name. She is on the way in.
All right.
Want to meet everyone?
Hey, you little troublemaker.
Hi, Greg. Hey, Greg.
Hey, how are you? Hey, I'm sorry this happened to you, Ricky.
Yeah, can I say the feeling of when they basically told us we have to get off the plane? Can I talk a little bit?
All right, let's take a quick time out. I want to show the rest of the situation, how it unfolded. Let's go ahead and show that, please.
You have to take your stuff and you have to...
I'm not going to leave until I understand what I did wrong.
I have a...
If you want to call your manager, you can call your manager.
Not comply with the mask policy.
You said it's not you, so who is this? We're done talking, right?
We're done talking,
Okay.
but pilot wants you off, you have to get off.
Who wants me off?
Pilot wants you off.
Who?
She's a baby. Pilot wants you off.
I paid for my flight.
You have to get off.
She's just turned 2 a month ago.
I am exit out of the aircraft, I will have to deplane the aircraft and call the police.
Keep your mask on.
Keep it.
Continue talking. Stop.
What do I do?
Okay, I'm going to call the police, have them...
No problem. No problem. I'll get my lawyer on the case.
You're calling your lawyer. She's calling the cops. What happened next? I'll leave that one to you, Ari.
Okay, so I said, please explain to me what I did wrong. She said, they want you off. I said, please explain. No explanation. He said, we're going to have to call the cops. I said, call the cops. So they called the cops. We waited about an hour. Everyone told us to stay on the plane. No one told us to deplane. We did nothing wrong. The cops got there about an hour later. They told everyone to deplane. Everyone got off. We walked off. Cops were standing right there. We started walking with them. They didn't realize it was us right away because they saw a pregnant woman. special needs child and a newborn and me. They just didn't, after they found that it was us, they couldn't understand. They started laughing. We explained to them what happened. They took us to the side. They started helping us. And yeah, that was history.
Well,
an hour later, they allowed us back on.
An hour later, it seems so unnecessary. Listen, you've got your lawyer there, and I'll ask your lawyer, Michael, what are you intending to do, if anything? I mean, okay, an hour, this shouldn't have happened, but what are you going to do? You're going to sue? What are your options here, if anything?
Well, our first, I represent special needs children throughout the state of New Jersey. I also represent a school district in New Jersey. That's how I met the Eisenbergs. They have a 7-year-old special ed child. It's unheard of. CDC and other requirements that apply to including airplanes. You don't have to wear a mask. It all started with their 7-year-old special ed child, nonverbal, seizure disorder, saying, you got to get him on a mask. The parents say, he doesn't wear a mask. And they tried, and the guy, Daryl, who was deplaned, says you must. So what we're doing, it's interesting. Spirit Airlines has my number. They have my email. They're putting out statements. They want to get into dialogue with the parents. I don't know, carrier pigeon. I'm not sure how they want to do it, but they're letting out statements that they want to get into dialogue, and we want to get into dialogue with them. The first and foremost thing we want is that no other special ed child and family should go through this. That's the first thing.
That would be great. By the way, I have seen this happen on airlines. I think a disproportionate number of times it's happened to people of the Jewish faith. I believe you are to the Eisenberg family, and to you too, Michael. Was there anything along those lines? Do you think you were singled out because of your faith?
Well, what the parents have reported, it's unfortunate. But again, there were 3 incidents. As they got on, the special ed child. Number 2, the child eating. Remember, the child actively eating. And the third thing is one of the stewardesses' mom reported to me. I wasn't on the plane. You people. Now, I don't know. I may be Orthodox. I am. I'm a St. John's graduate, St. John's Law, City University. But can you imagine if I would have called someone of Latino or African? You people is outdated, whether you're a Democrat, Republican, whether you're AOC or George Bush alike here. You people is not acceptable.
Avital, there was a woman to your right, and I noticed that she gave you water. And at one point, I thought this thing was going to go very badly, and like the whole plane was going to turn against you guys. And I'm so glad that she offered some kindness in that moment. I'd like to show it, please.
How are my son? Is there water?
It seemed like you actually had a lot of support on the plane. The staff, they were giving you a hard time, Avital and Ari, but the other passengers were like, this is unfair. Am I right?
Yeah, we couldn't have done it without the other passengers on the plane. They were unbelievable. Like I said in a couple other interviews that we've had, the entire plane was actually telling us don't get off, to stay seated, except for one family who was unfortunately, we don't know what their problem was. We won't speculate, but everyone else on the plane was unbelievable to us, to our children. When we had to deplane and my son was going crazy because he was confined to a little space and it was chaotic, and we had to call the paramedics to give my son medication. So many people just stepped up, brought us drinks, brought us snacks, took care of my son, who's not easy for me because I just couldn't. I was like having severe stomach pains from all of this, and took my daughter for me. And we were really grateful to be on a flight with such amazing people.
Let's face it, Spirit has had all kinds of issues over the years. I remember this one down in Florida, I think.
Police
were called in to sort out turbulent scenes involving curious passengers at the Spirit Airlines terminal in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here's that ugly moment from another angle. The trouble exploded.
So if they offered you about, I don't know, 10 round-trip flights on Spirit, are you guys signing up?
Never.
I don't know.
Never? Okay.
Greg, can I say one last thing?
Sure.
Before you asked me how long we were off for. So first of all, I was talking about the time that we were off the plane was 1 hour. We were on the plane while they were calling the cops for an hour as well. But that's not the big deal. The 2-hour wait was not the major deal. The major deal is that millions of people saw my video of me, my wife, and my special needs child and my 2-year-old daughter. That's very embarrassing. I've been walking around the past 48 hours being stopped nonstop. Okay, I didn't sign up to be a celebrity. That's not what I want. We don't post pictures of our family online. That's not who we are. We're private people. Okay, millions of people have seen our video, and it's just horrible.
Well, I'm sorry. But look, these viral videos pop up all the time. This is going to blow over real quick. Right? You know, you've seen these things. They come and go. Life will get back to normal probably by lunchtime tomorrow. I hope. You're the best. Thank you very much. Sorry this happened.
Thank you for having us on, Greg. Thank you.
You bet. You bet. All the best to your little daughter there and your little boy. Ricky. Her name is Ricky. She's so cute. Ari and Avital, thank you very much. And Michael Inzelbach, the attorney, thank you. And we'll be right back.
Thank you.